Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 as Persia. On the last episode we were just dealing with a little bit of a rebel uprising here, so let's continue doing that. We're also kind of considering who we might want to attack next. Probably won't be Cambodia, even though we got a free CB. There are various uncivilized nations we could consider annexing, like Khiva up here. Though I'm not sure they're too valuable to us. Russia is also in kind of a bad place at the moment. They've been attacked by Sweden and Romania. They are, let's see, they're very low on military right now. Only 30 brigades. So we could attack them. We might want to still wait until we get below 15 infamy, just to make absolutely sure we could take 2 regions from them. Of course, there's always the possibility that some kind of crisis will fire and we'll end up in a war against them anyway. Do they have good provinces we could take? Let's see. We could take this region here, which has oil and opium. That would be pretty good. Over here, we have these. Take this region, which would give us the ugliest borders of all time. It has a lot of coal and iron. This region has oil as well, and coal. How about over here? This region, which has a lot of iron, decent populations. Or this region, again oil. So basically there's just like a whole slew of excellent Russian provinces on our borders that we would definitely like to take. Okay, well, we'll wait a little while to make sure we take care of these rebels and for our infamy to go down a bit, and we'll maybe consider just justifying a war against them. Go up to speed 4 as well. Lower factory costs. And let's gain more prestige, I suppose. Germany and the UK are allied, okay. Russia, of course, it should be noted, are allied with Italy and the Netherlands, who are both still great powers, I think. The Netherlands isn't, okay. They're actually down in 10th place, okay. Italy still is. How are they doing for military right now? Only 52 brigades, so if we ended up at war with them, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I think we could handle it. And of course we're allied with Germany, so if Germany came in, that would definitely take care of things. More tax efficiency. Let's see what we can fund here. Just a few railroads. Let's make sure our factories are able to hire people. I'm going to just manually upgrade a bunch of these as well that aren't quite at their employee limit. Since we are looking pretty good for money at the moment. Alright, so all our rebels are taken care of. I guess I'll move my troops up into position on Russia's borders, just in case. Yeah, where's the border now? Oh, over here. Okay. Tensions in Baluchistan. We'll gain some tension. That's fine. Getting into a war via crisis would be fine, but I'd prefer if it was somebody else's crisis. Shall we host the 4th Olympic Games? Well, of course we will. Gain 13 prestige and relations with people. Since, of course, Russia isn't actually a great power anymore, we could also just sphere them to gain access to, or easier access to all their resources, but there's always the chance they come back up into great power status and all our work is wasted. Speaking of sphering people, we're not banned anymore in the Ottomans, so maybe we can have another try at getting them sphered again. Oh, we still have a truce, of course. So I guess not yet. More tensions in Persian Baluchistan. I think we might go for some military techs. We should be able to knock a few out pretty quickly. Since we are a bit behind the times on that. We gained another core, excellent. These wars are still continuing. Seems like Russia is actually sort of winning the Swedish war. Occupying some provinces up here. They're actually occupied by Serbia. Okay. Mining efficiency up is good. So we're just about to go below 15. We have more tensions, alright. I think we'll just start justifying this war. Oh, we have to decrease relations, of course. Several times even. Which I really should have taken care of before. Is this Persian Baluchistan? Here, yeah. Okay, so we're losing tension overall there pretty quickly. So even despite all these events, we shouldn't be in too much danger of a crisis breaking out there. Ambassador insulted, so we can get a CB on the USA. Don't really feel like fighting a war against the USA, so maybe we'll just gain prestige instead there. And decrease relations one more time. Alright then, we'll just do Acquire State. Oh, Acquire State is 11 infamy. I thought it was 5 for some reason. That's much worse. Maybe we don't want to do this way then. Tensions in eastern Afghanistan. I suppose we could just use our infamy for annexing another uncivilized nation. Can we get Egypt? They're in Italy's sphere, but we don't really mind about going to war with Italy. And we still have our truce for another 3 years. Fascist soup kitchens. Sure, they can become more fascist. That's totally fine with me. Okay, we have more rubber. I know we can annex Xinjiang over here, though that would involve going to war with Japan, most likely. More cores is good. Of course, getting into a Great War is more preferable anyway, because war goals are cheaper in terms of infamy. And a war against Russia wouldn't even qualify as a Great War because they aren't a great power. So it would only be Italy on their side. Netherlands, not a great power, as we learned. Penal Reform League. Getting liberal in the upper house. Okay, tractors. Really would like some of these provinces though. What happened here? Oh, these guys. Where are you headed to? I think the deal is that these aren't actually my rebels, so I don't get any notifications about them. I suppose I probably should have noticed the hostile occupations here in the outliner. Okay. Athletes from around the world have gathered in our capital to compete in the Olympic Games. This is a great moment for our nation on the world stage. We gain 65 prestige and 1 plurality. Nice. Okay, so... And Russia's other war ended in white peace. Alright, so... I guess our best opportunity to go to war with them is over, but... it wasn't perhaps as good an opportunity as I initially thought anyway. So probably not such a great loss. We'll tell you to do rebel hunting as well. What have you on rebel hunting? These are very small stacks of rebels, so they shouldn't be any kind of a problem. Dubai patrimony, good. And a crisis is just fired in West Macedonia, so that is good. Tensions in Krakow. Okay, we can gain an infamy or lose some prestige. We'll lose a little prestige, since our precious infamy is not to be squandered. So this crisis, I guess we'll back somebody given the chance. The Ottomans, yeah, preferably the Ottomans. They have all kinds of powerful allies we'd like to be on the same side as. And hope somebody backs Greece. Nice, okay. So we might not get to go to war with Russia, but we actually might, because they're allied with Italy. But either way, if we can spin this into a war with Italy, that would be totally fine. Sure. We could take Italian Hejaz maybe, and Eritrea up here. I would be satisfied with that. Maybe some land down here. Is this good? It's not great. But I would take it. We have an army suffering attrition down here, which we don't need to be doing. Okay, so we have Germany and Austria-Hungary on our side. Pretty much everybody's inclined to back me. Oh, oil. Nice. Not sure where that is exactly, but somewhere that we own, and that's the important thing. Across Antarctica, the Royal Geographic Society has announced that an award will be presented to the first expedition that reaches the South Pole. Obviously, we will outfit an expedition. And we've invented machine guns. Which is good. I mean, I guess we can just force this to a war by just never proposing or accepting a solution. It won't be a great war, though. Which means more expensive war goals. Unless UK goes to Italy's side, which doesn't seem likely. Italy's proposing a white peace. I guess we could just try to... that wouldn't even help us that much, humiliating Italy. If it was a power that was higher than us, that could help. Help us climb the ranks. I suppose the UK isn't going to want to do anything like freeing countries from Italy or anything like that. Okay, more cores, always welcome. As is more farming efficiency. We we can build some more military units, so let's do that. And some more in Africa too. Italy still wants a white peace. Colonial exposition, so we can gain some prestige and have some pops in one region gain consciousness or gain a bunch of research points. And all our pops gain a little consciousness. Let's gain the research points. We can handle some consciousness probably. So should we let this go to war or not? Italy hasn't gotten any new allies lately. Still just Russia, who are still not a great power. It would get us a little prestige, but it wouldn't actually help us go up too far in the rankings because Italy's already below us. I think we'll just allow them to get out with a white piece. We'll get some prestige from this anyway. Alright, well that's going to do it for this episode, so thanks for watching, and join me again next time.